What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Critical Overlord here. We're going to be talking about a few different horror topics in this video here today. We'll be talking about Final Destination Bloodlines. We'll be talking about the Alien Romulus sequel that we know is in development. We'll be talking about the Until Dawn teaser that just dropped today. And we'll be talking about Scream 7. So starting off here with Final Destination Bloodlines. Marketing is about to pick up for this film. Fans have spotted the official Twitter account without a profile picture already. We got this alleged teaser poster as well. Go ahead and follow that Twitter account because, again, it looks like it's associated with the official film or from the official group associated with the film. I can say that when it comes to that teaser, the only rumor about the teaser, trailer, whatever it ends up being, I've seen circulating online and had details shared with me as well, is that you'll need a companion to see this teaser or whatever it is, trailer, whatever. Implying that this trailer is going to be attached to the movie Companion, which is supposed to be dropping later this month, I believe. The Sophie Thatcher film, which they decided to spoil the twist for whatever reason. If the trailer drops online, I'd imagine it'd be sometime after Companion releases, but anything is possible between now and then. Fingers crossed also that during this footage we get to hype the film, we at least get to hear Tony Todd's voice. You don't have to even show him, but just hearing his voice will be a wonderful way to start paying tribute to the man. Now, of course, if they show him, that's fine. We know this film is supposed to be diving into the origins of the character, Bloodworth, his childhood, etc., how this all connects together, because that's what this ultimately is. It's a big sequel connecting all of the past 5 films. But again, the teaser, whatever, is supposed to be attached to Companion later this month. I'd imagine it will drop online sometime after, but if it drops online before, that's fine too. Let's talk about Alien Romulus and that sequel that is still in development. Fede Alvarez had an interview with Empire magazine recently where he spoke about the Alien Romulus sequel ideas that are still in development or that are being worked on. He said, Rodo and I are working on that right now. We're excited about where it can go. We've almost checked all the boxes of things that I want to see in Romulus and brought back a lot of the things I hadn't seen in a while. Wherever we go now, we can go into uncharted waters. The plan would be to follow the exploits of Cailee Spaeney's protagonist Rain. I think it'll be so exciting to go with characters you know from this movie to a place in the Alien franchise we've never been before, and to discover things that you've never seen before. He went on to say this: the mistake usually with sequels is to make them because you can, and because of the success of Romulus, we definitely can make a sequel, but I wouldn't do it unless we have a really good idea for it. Something that's worthy of the title. Our chests are positively bursting with excitement. Now that last bit there, that is nothing but the truth. We see so many sequels right now that are coming out because they just can, because the last one was profitable. And when we say that if you go out and see movies in theaters, they're just going to keep making more, that's because a lot of people are catching on to the fact that it doesn't even matter if the quality is good. They're going to just keep making them because they see that there's money to be made in making them. And quality be damned. That's why we always pinpoint, those of us paying attention, that if you don't like something, just don't pay to watch it, because then that'll make it cease to exist. But the general public is so big, one person isn't going to be able to make the difference. It's going to take a lot of people when it comes to certain movies you want to flop and things like that. So I hope we see Cailee Spaeney's character Rain return. It would make the most sense to, of course, continue with the characters that just concluded the ending of Alien Romulus and where we left off with them. They were supposed to be traveling to another location, catching up with them, catching up with some more xenomorphs, and discovering things, like he stated, that have not yet been explored in the franchise. Now, let's talk about Until Dawn. Now, the Until Dawn teaser has dropped online today, and it confirmed several things as far as rumored plot details that I've been covering since July. We also got the official plot synopsis that basically is the confirmation nail in the coffin when it comes to all of the rumors. So it says here, 1 year later, after her sister Melanie mysteriously disappeared, Clover and her friends head into the remote valley where she vanished in search of answers. Exploring an abandoned visitor center, they find themselves stalked by a mass killer and horrifically murdered one by one, only to wake up and find themselves back at the beginning of the same evening. Trapped in the valley, they are forced to relive the nightmare again and again, only each time the killer threat is different, each more terrifying than the last. Hope dwindling, the group soon realizes they have a limited number of deaths left, and the only way to escape is to survive until dawn. Now, I did state that I wished for this not to be true, but I was aware of what my source was. I was aware of where it was coming from. I vetted it as best as I could, and I just knew it wasn't going to end up being false. a lot of times when I was trying to get this across, it was being flagged as false. Something that is aging poorly. So in a lot of ways, I'm not happy that it's true. But in another regard, I am happy because so many people just immediately assume something is false. They're not even trying to understand how you got the said information. But going off of this synopsis, going off of the teaser trailer, but it wasn't even a real teaser trailer. It was more so a teaser for a trailer that's still coming. But going off of the synopsis, we have confirmation of the death loop is very similar to Happy Death Day, like I started saying back in July. Clover and Melanie, I did say it was going to be centered around these siblings named Clover and Melanie. You have a slasher, you have multiple threats, and during this teaser, they actually do highlight how the threats are just building upon the last. So we actually saw a glimpse of one of the threats that I alluded to, a rumored witch featured in the teaser at one point. So it's just really unfortunate that they continue to adapt these games or whatever it is. It could be a book, many things that are lovable to a lot of people, and they just adapt them into what they want to do because they know the general public probably is not going to care that much as the diehards. And I get it to a degree, but why do you have to stray so far from the source material? I imagine this teaser trailer, whenever it drops, it's going to probably piss people off more than the footage that came out today, but we'll see what comes of that. Now let's talk about Scream 7. So Scream 7 is filming at the moment in Georgia. And the rumor as of now is that the past couple of days filming wise at that tavern was regarding the likes of Celeste O'Connor and Mason Gooding. However, it has been brought to my attention, and I was able to actually get confirmation privately, that Mckenna Grace was spotted at this location or around said location as well while they were filming. Now, Mckenna is someone who many people are certain or theorizing at the moment is going to be the opening kill. And it's also the running theory that this scene that's being shot is the opening kill. I don't necessarily think this is going to be the opening kill. I would actually go out of my way to say that it's possible that this movie is being shot out of order, just like Scream 6. You're not getting a Scream 5 scenario where they're shooting it in order again. I think they're shooting it out of order. But if Mckenna Grace was spotted there, which I know for a fact she was, I actually got to see her on set. I'm not going to post that image here. But Mckenna Grace is a viable candidate for the opening kill. Let's just pretend they are shooting the opening. With Mckenna, you have someone who's pretty well known. You have someone who is in a similar position as a Drew Barrymore. I think Drew, you could argue, was a bit bigger at the time. But a lot of people were clamoring to see her in this film. They're wanting to see her in a substantial way. You can still make her substantial and make her the opening kill. Just give us something meaningful, something that's long-lasting like Drew Barrymore, Casey Becker's opening from the original Scream. So why she was spotted there and what she's doing there, I don't know. But it seems like that scene that apparently includes Celeste and Mason might be including the likes of Mckenna. And of course, given it's a slasher film, it wouldn't be too hard to predict that one of them might be biting the dust in this scene. But let me know what you guys think about this down in the comment section below. If you haven't already, of course, make sure you subscribe, turn on post notifications right near this video. In the description, I have links to all my social media accounts. I'm on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. You can message me there to let me know any movies, news, or reviews you'd like me to cover in the future. And with all that in mind, guys, I will see you in the next video.